Perfect. So hi, my name is Jonathan McKeeman. I am the Field Executive Sales Manager based out of Dallas, Texas. And I get to service so many, 15 actually, MAC teams all over North Dallas, East Texas, Shreveport. So I make, I make the trek to go and see our beautiful MAC artists, and they are so beautiful. Karla, we have with us today, who is halfly done to show you some fabulous eye techniques. So I'm so excited to get that going. Before we dive straight into makeup, I do want to go over a couple housekeeping issues, or topics rather. So I'm going to be your moderator, which means I'm going to be navigating the chat box. If you're on an iPhone, it's the 3 dots at the bottom of the screen. If you're on a laptop, it can be opened up the same way and a bar on the side. So I'll be dropping in there to just check on you guys to see if there's any questions, comments, concerns, emotional outbursts. Also to see if you have any shopping list needs. Like if you're like, hey, I love that product that Karla just used, I can make sure that the team knows. And yeah, just to basically interact with you guys, ask questions, etc. Feel free. Also, we have about 30 minutes to play with here today. So, we'll be promptly ending around 2:30. So we're not going to take up too much of your day. But you will be receiving a one-on-one phone call from the team there in Shreveport. So if you have questions specifically for shades for you, or I have this product, what tool works best with it, that's going to be your dedicated time to really get any really specific questions nailed down for you. And also, we have a fabulous gift with purchase, so I wanted you to know about that. If you spend, and it's just for this class right now, if you spend $45 today on anything, you get a free pair of 36 eyelashes. That's what they're called, number 36. And they're a beautiful, wispy, natural lash that gives a little bit of drama, so perfect for the holiday time. And I know Karla's going to show you how to apply those as well. Did I miss anything, Karla?
No, I think we are good to go.
Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Karla, our fabulous facilitator and MAC artist, and I'll let her introduce herself. Thank you guys so much.
So hi, just like Jonathan said, my name is Karla. I really appreciate all of y'all joining the call and being here with me. I have been with MAC for 11 years, and of course, I am located here in Shreveport at the Dillard's Mall St. Vincent. I love MAC. I've been here so long and I've loved every single minute of it. My favorite quality of MAC is the artistry of it. Creating new looks, giving you challenges, doing new eye looks, and learning every day. It changes, and every day I learn more. And so it challenges me, so that really love that. Today, we're actually going to do a holiday eye look. As you can see, I have one eye already done. It is called a halo eye. It's one of the easiest, quickest looks that you can do. It's great for that woman on the go. You just got off work. You got to be at your holiday party at 7 o'clock, but you got off work at 6. You can do this in 10 minutes and you're off. We're going to do it today with this fantastic eyeshadow palette called FLAME-BOYANT. It is $48. The value of this palette, if you were to buy each one of these shadows separately, would be $216. So this is an amazing, amazing palette. When we first got these palettes, I literally challenged myself for 2 weeks to do a different eye look every single day with this palette, whether it was one eyeshadow, buff it out, a cut crease, or a dramatic smoky eye. And it is just versatile. You can do anything with it. Holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, bridal, beautiful for bridal. So that is the palette that we're going to use. And so we're going to start, if that's cool with you, Jonathan. So the first item that
Yes, absolutely. I was just going to read a couple. That's me always in every Zoom from home. I'm like, da, 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 and no one can hear me. So yeah, absolutely. I think too, what I was going to mention in the chat box is if you got this eyeshadow palette, you're already getting the free lashes. So just saying if you need some eyeshadows, it's a good time to get them.
It's a great palette. I mean, and the look that I'm gonna do, you can honestly do with any combination of colors. This palette is just really pretty. It's all warm neutral tones, so you can do a lot with it. So the first thing that I'm actually going to use is our 24-hour eye base. It is extends wear for your eyeshadow for 24 hours all day. It does not crease. It does not fade the color of your shadow. It keeps the integrity going the whole entire day. I am very oily, and I've noticed that since I had my children, I create more oils in my eyes and my eye creases. This does not do that. It keeps your eye looking great the whole entire day. So I only do a tiny little bit on my finger. You don't really need that much. And I use my finger just to apply it all over the eye. So I am going to get my mirror because I can't see on the camera. And you just kind of work it in until it pretty much disappears. It goes on completely clear. So once it dries, I like to use a 217 brush. This brush is amazing. I can do a full eye with this one brush. I don't have to incorporate any other brushes. I'm pretty much going to use this first color called Dada Issues. I hope nobody has any daddy issues, but here we go. I'm going to put a lot of color on the brush, and I'm just going to swirl it on there if you can see. I tap a little bit of the color off, and I go straight into my crease pretty hard in the deep crease. And I just kind of go back and forth in windshield motions. And then once I get to the outer of the eye, I kind of go in a little bit of circular motions because you kind of want to buff out that color all the way up to your brow bone to give it that definition of 3D where it's darker in the middle and a little bit lighter on the top. So, and I like to do a lot of it.
Looking pretty.
Thank you. Honestly, for like an everyday look, you could honestly just do that one color, eyeliner, mascara, and go. You don't have to do hardly anything. It's just a really good everyday. So the next color that I'm going to use is Lovers at First Sight. And I'm going to use the same exact brush. I try to concentrate on the same side because I'm going to use two dark colors. So I'm just going to swirl it around, and I'm going to just tap it on the outer corner of my eye.
Karla, you're already getting lots of love in the chat box, saying that that palette is pretty, definitely worth it. The makeup is so pretty, so definitely, yeah, you're already rocking. That's and you've only
awesome. Done. So I'm just kind of patting it in. I still kind of work it just a little bit into the crease, not all the way in. And then I'm going to use Embark. Embark is one of my favorite staples. 11 years it's been here. 11 years, it's amazing. So I'm just going to do a little bit on that same side and do it on the far, far outer crease. And then all the way deep in the inner crease. And I just tap it in, and again, just work a little bit inward. Not too much. Now, I'm a layer, so I like to keep layering the colors just to get that color payoff. So I'm just gonna go back in just a little bit with the Lovers at First Sight, just to get that color to show up. And then I still kind of work it in the crease just a tiny little bit.
And Karla, that's all the same brush, right?
Exactly the same brush. Like I said, I can do an entire eye, even if it's a smoky eye where you just do the whole entire lid and buff it all the way up with just one brush. This is an amazing brush. I've had my 217 for 9 years. So the way it's developed, it's handmade. And so it's the way the fibers are blended in, it increases its longevity. So you're actually making an investment on this brush because it's going to last you for years. It's also synthetic fibers, and it sells for $32. And so my last color, because this actually has been, like I said, a very quick eye. It is called What's the Pointillism? Pointillism? And on the opposite side where there's not a lot of color, that's where I'm going to put the super light color, and I'm literally just going to do it in the middle. And also with this look does, it opens up the eye. This is my droopy eye. So when I don't have makeup on, it kind of looks lazy, but when I do the halo, it literally makes my eye look much more open. So it's an amazing technique for anyone that has eyes that kind of close a little bit. And so again, I'm gonna go in with the side that has the color on it, back with the Lovers at First Sight, just to make that reddish, smoky look on each side of the light color. And again, just a little bit in the corners. Then I just like to pop back with the What's the Pointillism right in the tear drop corner right here to make my eye look a little bit more open. And there's the eye. It's amazing. And then I'm gonna do some eyeliner. I like to do wing eyeliner, but you can just do a simple thin line and it still does the trick, but wing is my signature. It's my go-to. So I'm going to use brushstroke. Brushstroke has a super, super small tapered brush. It helps with precision. It helps you do either a very thin eyeliner or it can help you do a very thick eyeliner, just depending on how you're applying it. It's smudge resistant. And it does come off with warm water, but it will not smudge for any other reason. Now, I have to get really close to my mirror to do my eyeliner. And I like to go in very, very small, short strokes. And then when I do my wing, I like to go from the bottom up to then connect down. So that's what I'm going to do.
While you do that, I've got you pinned so they can watch your technique, but I might narrate a little bit for you. So
Cool.
I do the same exact thing where I use the point of the tip of the brush on the inner and then draw over to about the center of the eyelid. And then feel free to flip the brush back and forth to get the preciseness that you're looking for. But what I love about brushstroke liner or all the things that you said, it's 24-hour, it's water resistant, it has an inky black finish, but the brush really makes it. There are a ton of felt tip liquid liners out on the market, which I thought was the jam before this brush tipped liner came out. And now I honestly can't do someone's makeup without it. I have 2 in my makeup kit at all times and 2 on standby just because, I never want to run out of this product. But honestly, they last for a long time. So I'm a freelance makeup artist. I do makeup even still now quite frequently. And I don't know the last time I've had to replace one over, months and months. So, ooh, that looks great already.
Thank you. I also love this brushstroke. When we first got it, and I was very, very intimidated on using it on other customers. I could do it real easy on me because, when you do makeup on yourself, it's really easy. But the first time I used it on another client, I was amazed. And just like you, I do not use anything else whatsoever. It's just an amazing liquid liner. It is, and like you said, it's smudge proof, budge proof. It is not going to go anywhere. So on my next thing, I'm going to use false lash primer on my eyes, eyelashes. It is amazing. I do not apply mascara without this primer. This primer nourishes and conditions your lashes and keeps your eyelashes very healthy. And it's also safe for contact wearers. It does go on white, but it does dry clear. I personally like to apply the mascara immediately after I put on false lash where it's still wet. It's just easier to glide the mascara through the eyelashes. So that is what I'm going to do. And this is mine from home, so don't think I'm being unsanitary. So I'm just going to lightly brush it through my upper lash. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, but the lashes are white as it's going on there.
So could you ask a question in the chat box, and I'll just answer it while you do that. So she asked, does MAC offer a product to grow eyelashes? In the past, we did have eyelash serum.
We did.
We noticed that this product, the False Lash Maximizer, because it's conditioning It has a bit of a growth complex, and it also has vitamins in it. It's helping the quality of the lash stay stronger and longer so that they're not falling out, because you'll notice with you know, your lashes, you'll have several come out in a day's time. That's just a natural shedding. This is going to allow them to get longer and fuller before they fall out. So in that way, it does help to keep your lashes a really great quality.
Yes, and like I said, I do not put mascara on without false lash. It also makes your lashes look longer and fuller, and it's just a more dramatic look than the dramatic look you already got going on from your mascara. So now I am going to apply our mascara. I'm going to use In Extreme Dimension. This is my favorite mascara. It is better than any mascara out there in the world. I used to be obsessed with Better Than Sex from that Too Faced company. I don't know, something like that. This is Better Than Sex. This is the most amazing mascara ever. The brush is plastic, but it is a little bit bigger. And what it does, it separates all the lashes individually. So it makes it look like you have a lot of lashes. It instantly curls. So if you have that issue where your eyelashes kind of stick a little bit straight, it will add that natural curl to it. And it also lengthens your eyelashes. They are just, it's just, I'm sorry. Everyone that asks for a mascara, that's my go-to. I love it. So I'm just gonna do a little bit on my lashes, and you can already see the dramaticness. And then I use the tip of the mascara wand to add on the bottom. A lot of people like to go this way. I kind of find it being a very messy situation, so I just use the tip. Okay, so now you see I'm even Steven. I am gonna go back in a little bit with my brush just to kind of make this a little darker, so that way both eyes are smoky. I love smoky. And if you want to get a little brave, I like to go underneath and smoke it out with the same exact brush.
It's amazing, like, watching the step by step, because it really just came together with the lashes and the liner. I feel like that's like the big wow products.
Well, now it's going to come together with our number 36 lashes. This is actually one of our most popular lashes that we have. Prom, weddings, this is the go-to lash. It has a very natural shape to it. It goes from short to long, so it kind of goes with your natural lash growth, but it also gives you dimension, and it's dramatic, but it's not overly dramatic. So it's just a great lash to work with. So I'm just, and they're very reusable. If you take care of these lashes really good, they are reusable. I can use mine for a full month for 30 days straight, and they will keep its integrity as long as they're taken care of correctly. So I'm just going to very slowly take the lash off. And with an applicator, I put glue on the lash line, but I do a very thin layer. If it is too much glue, then it's going to slide around and it's not going to stick very well. So the thinner the layer, the better. I have had the glue sitting out here on a little container since we started. So it kind of helps the glue get a little tacky. If it's a little tacky, it sticks much easier. If it's too wet, it's just going to slide around and it's going to be a hot mess for you. So just let it get a little tacky. Everybody's different. MAC does carry eyelash applicator, little tweezer applicators where you can just kind of put them on. We don't have those available. They are online. But my easiest way is I just take a regular, everyday compact. I place it underneath me, and I go from the top to the bottom because I can see the whole entire shape of my eye. So I can actually see where the lash is landing, where if I were to go straight in, my hand blocks my whole view. So this is just much easier for me, and it literally takes me seconds to pop on that lash. So I try to aim for the middle of the eye, and then I work my way towards the out and then the in. So I'm just gonna pop that on. And then with my finger, I just kind of work it in and out. And there you go.
Oh
super
my
quick,
gosh,
super
you
fast.
made that so easy. You just threw them on.
I tell you, when I first started wearing lashes, it literally took me 20 minutes to get those suckers on. As soon as I learned this technique of putting the compact underneath where I see where I land, seconds. It does not take me long at all. I wish somebody would have told me this a long time ago. So now I'm just going to pop on the other eyelash, and then our look would be complete. The glue does, the adhesive does go on white, but it dries completely clear. It is latex, but it's very safe for the eye. Because it's latex, it comes off very easily off your eye without it ripping your eyelashes out, which is the most safest way to do it. So I'm just gonna pop this one on as well.
You're just getting a lot of love for the lash tutorial. Wow.
Yay!
Karla, you are a great presenter. I might need you for a guest lecture from Kimberly. Yes, Karla is a fabulous and well practiced facilitator, and just making this look so easy. I love it.
And there we go. Here's our halo eye for the holidays. We're ready to rock it out. And for New Year's, you could do exactly the same thing and pop glitter in the middle, and it would be just explosive and just exciting. So there's my holiday halo look.
I love it. It looks so good. I mean, honestly, you made that so easy, like I said. And with minimal product, you got maximum impact. So I think mission accomplished. And you did the whole thing with the one brush. So also kudos to you, because I feel like I would have needed a couple to do it. So
I think sometimes with some people, if there's too many brushes, it's a little intimidating. So if you can do a full eye with one brush, I mean, that's an amazing accomplishment, and it's just quick and ready to go.
absolutely. Well, I applaud you. Thank you so much, Karla, for this fabulous tutorial. You're getting tons and tons of comments, so beautiful, all the things in the chat box. So for you all that are out there virtually, you will be receiving a one-on-one call from the MAC Shreveport team. And they're gonna just ask you like what you loved and what you wanna learn on our next classes. We're gonna be doing these about once a month, just to be able to meet you where you're at, whether that be at home or at your office or in your car. Don't do this while driving. But you know, we wanna be able to meet you where you're at and give you all of our fabulous tips and tricks during this time. So thank you again. I will be posting the recording as well on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is Dallas2, the number 2. And you can see other videos that we'll be uploading going forward. So you'll get to see our famous faces from all over the Metroplex, East Texas and Shreveport. And yeah, so we're here for you. Thank you so much again, and we shall be seeing you soon. Stay safe.
Thank you. Bye.